Hi everyone, I'm Alex, this is AMRC, and today I'm going to show you how you can bring your Spektrum NX radio into the 21st century. Well, the beginning of the 21st century, like 2003, 2004, something like that. As you can see, I replaced the default image in my model with a downloaded photo, which looks a lot better. Let's check another model. As you can see, the options that come within the radio are a bit outdated, and the main improvement on the NX line of radios versus the DX radios before them is the color screen. Well, it's not a very advanced color screen, but it's there, and it's not fully used in the stock form. Now, compared to the iX line of radios, which are basically Android devices with a radio attached, this is more like a, old cell phone, 2003, 2004, when color screens just started to get popular. So what I found, there's this great guy on RC Group's Flight Engineer. He developed a software. It's called NX Toolbox. I'll leave the thread linked in the description below. And it's pretty simple. You have here in the first post, there's the user guide, but you don't need to download that. You can just download this zip file directly. Just click on it. I'll prompt you to download it. I already have it. Then once you have it downloaded, you open it. Yeah, I know, we should all buy WinRAR. And these are the files here. You have that user guide and the actual application. It's called NX Toolbox. You unzip it. You can just extract to and on your desktop or wherever you want to. I won't be doing those steps because I already have it. And this is the folder you'll be getting. Now, the user guide is very, very comprehensive, and I recommend you go through it. The software itself is simple and pretty intuitive, but I would recommend checking how to connect your radio. I'm going to do that now. So you're going to need to have your radio on. Then click the scroll wheel, scroll all the way down to System Setup, I am sure, and go down to USB Settings. This should be set to Inhibit. And then you connect a USB cable to this back port here. I have a magnetic connector. This cable came with the radio. It's already plugged into my laptop. And once connected, scroll down and select Access Internal Storage. And for now, we're done with the radio. I'm not gonna touch it. Just leave it on. Okay. Depending on your Windows settings, it might open this folder, which is basically the contents of the SD card inside the radio. Oh, I forgot to mention, I have it updated to the latest version. I think it's 4.03 or something like that, but you need to have, I think, the recent update, which gives the radios access to 20 channels and so on. Then you go to where you have that folder, you download it, and just open NX Toolbox. Okay, then you go on here and click to connect to the radio, and It shows here, connected with an NX10 at drive E. Okay, how to get the pictures. You either have a photo stored on your radio, or just open up Google or whatever search engine and search for a picture. Let's see, crack turbo beaver and images. Okay, let's say I like this one. I'm gonna click on it, save image as. It's good if it's JPEG. It says in the manual what formats it accepts. Just a second. Here you have a description of model images. Yeah, so it's BMP, JPEG, PNG. The manual is very comprehensive, 17 pages, all the info you need is there, but I'll show you how you can do it. You select up top here, model images. You can see I have the B2 already, Cirrus. You can delete them if you no longer want to have them on the radio, or to add one, guess what, add a new image. Then you need to locate it on your computer. Click browse. It's in downloads because I already imported other files. Open, and then you're going to need to drag a box around part of the image that you like. You can see it's, wait, let me change the color to something more visible, red. It's a bit limited in the aspect ratio. Okay, I think something like that works. Then you can rename it here. I'll just select CT Beaver. Okay, then save to NX. Just close this. You'll have it on the list here, and it's already on the radio. Oh, see, I have a little black line here. Let's delete it and try again. Select the same file. Yeah, this has a white background. I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but it only goes down to here, so I'll start my selection a bit higher this time because it keeps the aspect ratio. It's only a certain amount of the screen. Yeah, oop. But I forgot to save the name, so okay, I'll save it again. And now I have two of these. I'll delete this one, and I'll be left with this. Then you can just close this. It also has other features, such as custom sounds. I already made one with my, let's say, catchphrase. Let's get it in the air.
Let's get it in the air.
And you can create new ones. Just up to 32 user-defined sounds. You can import your own files, but they have to be a specific format, WAV file, and a certain bit rate and mono. It has all of that here. That's a bit complicated, but this great piece of software lets you create one. Lets you select a male or female voice. Let's see, what should we select? What should we make here? Let's say you have to put a title that will show up on later on the radio. Let's say Danger's Over. and then you put the actual text that you wanted to read out. Okay, then you can see how it will come out.
Danger's over.
Okay, then save sound to NX. Then you can also play it on the radio.
Danger's over.
Still seems like it's from the laptop. But why doesn't it show the name here?
Danger's over.
Oh, you have to click Save Title. I forgot about that. Then save sound to NX. Okay, and you see you have it here. Okay, other useful features. I haven't played with this yet. Sound categories. Yeah, I'll admit I haven't read the manual on this. So I'll leave this one for later. I'm not really worried about that. And the last one is update. And you can update directly with what is released from Spektrum for these radios. Either the bind and fly files or audio files. They may update them over time. Now let's see the bind and fly files. Okay, this shows what you already have in the radio here. See, there's plenty, 202 files. But if you go to download here, it will automatically download the latest. And you can see there's quite a bit more, 255. And you can either replace all of them or update with the ones you don't have. I'll just click on update. It's copying the new files. Okay, after about 2 minutes, you can see it says completed, and now it shows 456 files, so it might have doubled some of the existing ones, but that's not an issue. You'll still have everything in there. Okay, you can close this, and let's check the audio files. And you can see it has several sounds here. Several languages, sorry. And it shows you the installed file date. The ones I have are from 2020. So let's check for English, download. Okay, and you can see the most recent one as of now is from 2024. Let's update that. And it says here, be patient. This will take about 4 minutes to complete. Click OK, copying, and we'll be back when it's done. Okay, that took a good few minutes. When it's completed, you get this prompt. Click OK, and you can close it. So these are basically the features, except the sound categories. I'll look into that, and if you're interested, I'll try and make another video. Let me know down in the comments. Now, very important to disconnect the radio. You can close the software. Then go down here. Might be different based on your Windows version, but just look for this safely remove hardware and select eject Spektrum radio. Now this, as far as I know, only works on Windows, so if you have a Mac, it's probably not available unless you can get Windows running. Then with the radio, just click back or the roller, and it's disconnected. you can then disconnect the cable, go back, and just for good measure, because I saw at least with the sounds it needs a reboot to read them. I'll turn it off, back on again. Okay, and now let's see how we update what we've uploaded. First of all, for the new sounds, go to audio events, say switch changes, add new sound event. I have these for a throttle cut. I like to use this switch, H. Okay. Position 0 is throttle on. And then you need to scroll all the way down. You'll see a user-defined category. Here they are. You can see user 3, 4, 5. And here are the ones I made. So this one's in here. And for throttle cut, again, scroll all the way down. Oh, not all the way, but there's a lot of scrolling. Okay, here they are. Danger's over. Now let's see if they work. Okay, let me turn the volume up. Okay, light on. I think it's better now. Select this back key. Then you can scroll the volume. Then back again to save it. And then flip the switch.
Let's get it in the air. Danger's over. Let's get it in the air. Danger's over.
Okay, that I think you can or need to adjust the levels. I read something about that, but didn't really go into it. And now to change the image for the model, you go to the menu, then down to System Setup, and not really intuitively, you have to go to Aircraft Type. You skip this part, scroll down to Next, and all the way at the bottom here is Select Image. And then you're going to go to Image from File, and you have these. Okay, Crack Turbo Beaver, and there it is, it shows up. And you go back, you have it on the screen. And that's pretty much all there is to it. It's nothing overly complicated, as it adds a nice touch to the radio. Let's see, I also have the Cirrus. You can see picture, it's not the highest quality, but it's definitely a lot nicer than what comes with the radio. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to Flight Engineer on RC Groups for creating this and making it available for free. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to try and answer. I'm not an expert, but regarding this software or other issues with your NX radio. Don't forget, like the video if it helped, if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!